Hey guys, Casey here with Chipper LLC, Iron Rhino. Had a lot of you guys asking for a comparison video between the IR1200 and IR1300. So here it is. Both of these machines have a Kubota D1703 diesel engine. Both have work light standard, electronic keypad, joystick controls, dual auxiliaries, parking brake, float function. But they also have a lot of differences. The IR1200 is a 3,874 pound machine, has a 1,300 pound rated operating capacity, 85.5-inch hinge pin height, 12 GPM of flow rate. It's 39.5 inches wide to the outside of the 8-inch tracks and has the HD bar load tracks on it. This has the roller stator drive motors, while the IR1300 has the upgraded Poclain drive motors. This machine is 3,638 pounds and has a 1,400 pound rated operating capacity, 85-inch hinge pin height, 15.8 GPM flow rate. It's 38 inches wide to the outside of the 9-inch HD bar load tracks. On the IR1200, to get the lift capacity, you're shifting the arms back. You have a cylinder that lifts up and it pulls that arm back to where it's almost directly above the tracks, only giving you 2 inches of reach. Over here on the IR1300, you can see the arm is shifted forward. The cylinders push out and up. The reach that you get on this is much more, at 10 inches of reach to the front of your hinge pin versus the 2 on the IR1200, and you can see that 8-inch difference very clearly right here. So a small feature that's actually pretty cool on the IR1300 is these pressure release valves on your hydraulic connections. So if you have a lot of pressure built up on your hydraulics, you can just pull this and it makes it a lot easier to connect. Both of these machines have pretty good access for maintenance, with the hardest thing to reach on the IR1200 being the hydraulic cylinder right here behind the battery. On the IR1300, you've got both of your hydraulic filters right here, battery here, air filter, fuel filters right here, and your oil filter is right behind this panel. Something that you easily spot when looking at the IR1200 versus the IR1300 is the bucket. The bucket that we designed for the IR1300 is a lot more heavy duty. On the IR1300, it's 3/4 inches thick on the side supports versus a little under 1/2 inch thick on the side supports of the IR1200 bucket. You have a 14-inch height versus a 20-inch height, 25-inch depth versus a 21-inch depth, 45-inch width versus a 42-inch width. But what I really like about the IR1300 bucket is the 1/4 inch angle support along the back, on each side of your plate, and along the top. That about sums up the comparison between the IR1200 and IR1300. Check us out at chipperlcsales.com.